Guarda manoya. Ayabala. Eziokwu amaka mmanụ. Eziokwu ka ego. Agba bụrụ dade manya n'izu iyo. Mmanwụ olisa dade n'izu. Obe mụ n'anya bete mụ kenu na ndị n'ọbasi. Ọ bụrụ ise eji mmadụ agwa na agwa na-eyi iyo.
Ọka o melo. Ndị ọma nji eme ọnụ tụsala m ozi a. Fesa anya n'ikuku tinye ya n'ọgbakọ ọnọdụ ebe niile ndị Igbo nọ. Tinye ya n'ọgbakọ ọnọdụ ebe niile ụmụ Biafra nọ. Asị m unu tụsa anya ebe ndị niile bụ ndị iro Biafra nọ. Tinyekwana ya n'ebe ndị fụrụ Biafra n'anya ebe ha na-enwe ọgbakọ. O rejikwana ka o si ereji ọzọ. Olukwana ka ọ na-elu ọzọ. Abịakwana m ọzọ tata. Ka m kụwa ya baka oyibo nsugbe ka ọ dagbuo m. N'ihi na asị na okwu a na-asụ anya adịghị ebi ọsịsọ. Okwu ọbụla unu fụrụ n'ụwa nke anyị nọ n'ime ya na-asụ anya nwanne ọ dị ebi ọsịsọ. N'ihi nke a ibu nwoke ibu nwanyị, ibu okeke ibu oke afọ, ibu oke nkwọ ibu oke orie, ibu mgbọkwa mgbeke mgbaafọ na mgbọkwa. Ana m asị tụsalụ m ozi ama tupe ntị gị ọfụma. N'ihi na nwa eze adịghị efu na mba anyị niile bụ ụmụ eze ka anyị bụ. Ọ dịghị ife ọjọọ nke ga-eme unu niile. Ọfọ nke m na-agọ n'isi ndị niile na-agba mbọ maka nwere onwe obodo anyị nke bala Biafra bụ ogologo ndụ na-arụ isi ike ihe aka ka ihe nwe. N'ihi na nwa mkpi isisi biko si ekpenarị ya si agọnarị ya ọfọ uto si gọọrọ ya ọfọ ndụ. N'ihi na onye dị ndụ ga-eto ogologo. ewe m na-ekene ka unu niile bụ ndị na-atụsara m ozi ya ndị na-ege m ntị. ana m asị ọchọ nke ọ ga-eme unu ọdachi ekwenakwa ya. Chukwu okike abịa ma biko dododo ọkwụ na-eche ụmụ Biafra anyị so kpatarịa ya. Chukwu okike abịa ma anyị na-akpọ gị n'ụtụtụ, na-akpọ gị n'efi, na-akpọ gị n'abalị, anyị na-akpọ gị mgbe niile wee na-asị ka ị bịa na onyere anyị tata. Ụmụnne anyị ndị n'ofe mmiri, ndị n'obodo oyibo, ma ndị nọ n'obodo nke ekwensu etikọtara anyị na ndị iro, ka anyị na-asị biko Chukwu okike abịa ma dododo gọziere m ụmụnne anyị niile ebe ọbụla ha na wee na-agba mbọ, n'ihi na ha sị na ụmụ Biafra na ndị Igbo fụrụ ego n'anya. ana m asị ego ebe ọbụla ị nọ, biko chọrọ ụmụ Biafra ndị Igbo ndị fụrụ ego n'anya gawa, n'ihi na onye fụrụ gị n'anya ka ị ga-afụ n'anya. Chọrọ ụmụ Biafra ndị Igbo niile ndị na-agba mbọ, ndị na-alụ ọrụ aka, ndị na-alụ ọrụ ugbo, ndị na-akwụ ụgbọala, ndị na-alụ ọrụ oyibo. ana m asị chọrọ ndị dị otu agabanye gozielu m ha, bunie ha enu Chukwu okike, mee ka ha dịka osisi nke ha akụ n'ikpere mmiri nke na-adịghị ata ata, nke na-amị ihe na mgbe ya. N'ihi nke ana m asị gị Chukwu okike abịa ma dododo bịa goziere m Maazị Nnamdi Kanu n'ụzọ pụrụ iche, goziere m nwunye ya n'ụzọ pụrụ iche, goziere m ndị ọkaikpe anyị nke barista Ifeanyi Ejiofor, barista Chinwe, barista Maxwell na Mike Ozokome na ndị ọzọ niile na-agba mbọ maka nwere onwe anyị. goziere m ndị dị otu a n'ụzọ pụrụ iche, n'ihi na asị na ọgbajuola osimiri ọtụpụrụ agbọ. nna ana m ayọkwa gị ọbụna gị n'isi ndị na-echekwa anyị, ndị ndu anyị bụ Directorate of State nke Maazị Chikedoziem nọ n'isi ya. ana m asị dododo Chukwu okike abịa ma goziere m Maazị Chikedoziem, goziere m ndị Directorate of State niile na-eme ife ziri ezi, gbaa ha ume, nye ha nghọta pụrụ iche, nye ha amamihe pụrụ iche, nye ha ogologo ndụ na arụ isi ike, nye ha ihe akụ akụ na ihe enwe enwe. Chukwu okike abịa ma ana m ayọ gị si biko ekwena ka ifere m anyị bụ ụmụ Biafra. ana m asị biko dododo amamihe nke anyị ga-eji nweta nwere onwe anyị nke anyị na-achọ, ọya ka anyị chọrọ ka inye ndị na-edo anyị na njem a, n'ihi na ikwere anyị nkwasị na ihe ọbụla nke anyị rịọ n'afọ gị na ị ga-emela anyị ya. enwe nkwụrụ n'ụkwụ m n'ụtụtụ a wee na-ayọ gị amara pụrụ iche n'isi ndị ndu anyị, ngọzi pụrụ iche n'isi ndị ndu anyị, nghọta pụrụ iche n'isi ndị ndu anyị, obi umeala pụrụ iche n'isi ndị ndu anyị, wee na-ayọkwa gị ọbụna gị n'isi ụmụnne anyị ndị nke nọ n'ime ọfịa wee na-agba mbọ maka nchekwaba obodo anyị bụ ala Biafra. Chukwu okike abịa ma bikonu ekwena ka ifere mee ndị dị otu a. biko chekwaba ha dịka ọkọ si echekwa ụmụ ya, buoro ha ụzọ ma kpeere ha azụ. ekwena ka ha rie mperi, ekwena ka atacha afụfụ ichekwaba ala nsọ, maka ala Biafra bụ ala dị nsọ nke inyewola anyị wee bụrụ ndị ga-ata ikikiri eze. Chukwu okike abịa ma ọ dị ero ọbụla nke na-epu n'ime ha, ọ dị ero mmụọ ọbụla nke na-epu n'ime ndị na-echekwaba obodo anyị ndị bụ ESN, biko fopụla ya bụ ero. ọ dị ata ọbụla nke na-epu n'ime ha na-abụrụ ezigbo ata, biko fopụla ya bụ ata. ọ dị mmụọ ọbụla, ọ dị mmadụ ọbụla nke nọ n'etiti ha nke na-ebutere ha ọgbata uhie, nke na-ebutere ha agakọta n'iru echi gawa azụ. Chukwu okike abịa ma biko wepụ ndị dị otu a, were amara pụrụ iche, were ngọzi pụrụ iche, were arụ ike pụrụ iche chọọ ndị dị otu a mma. anyị na-ayọ gị ma n'ụtụtụ ma n'ehihie, ọbụnaghị n'isi ndị niile na-ewepụta ego wee na-etinye na njem nke anyị nọ n'ime ya. Chukwu okike abịa ma ana m ayọ gị biko ka ị were ego pụrụ iche, ego jụrụ oyi, ego mmiri wee saa ha alụ, n'ihi na asị na ọ chọrọ mmiri ghara mmiri chọrọ gbugorolo. dịka ndị dị otu a si wee hapụ obodo anyị nọ n'ime ya wee gawa mba dị iche iche, ma ndị nọ Amerịka, ndị nọ South America, ndị nọ Europe, ndị nọ Asia, ndị nọkwa mba Afrịka niile dị iche iche wee na-agba mbọ na-etinye ego na njem nke anyị nọ n'ime ya. Chukwu okike abịa ma biko ekwena ka ifere mee ndị dị otu a, gọzielu m ha. ọ dị nwoke ahụ, ọ dị nwaanyị ahụ nke na-achọ nwaanyị nke ọ ga-anụ, ọ dị nwaanyị ahụ nke na-ekpe ekpere maka di nke ga-anụ ya. ana m ekpe ekpere n'isi ha niile, nwaanyị ga-afụ dị ezigbo di nke ga-anụ ya, ga-afụ ya n'anya. ụmụ Biafra ndị nwoke ga-afụkwanụ nwaanyị nke ga-edosa ha ahụ doo, nke ga-abụ ngọzi nye ha. nwaanyị amana mbụ ogwu na ọkụka nye ụmụ Biafra ka ha ga-anụta. ọ dịkwa ụmụ nwaanyị Biafra ndị nke nugoro di na-achọ mkpụrụ nke afọ. ana m asị Chukwu okike abịa ma biko dododo kunye ha ejima, n'ihi na ọ dịghị ihe nyere gị n'omume. nna anyị na-ayọ gị n'ihi na isi na agaghị dị n'etiti ndị gị, n'ihi nke ọ dịghị nwaanyị Biafra nke ga-abụ aga. enwe na-ayọ gị ka ị nyere ha aka, ka imepe akpa nwafa. ndị chọrọ nwoke kunye ha nwoke n'uju, ndị chọrọ nwaanyị kunye ha nwaanyị n'uju, ndị chọrọ nwoke na nwaanyị nna gwara ha ya agwa. enwe m na-asị ọ dị ndị ụmụ nwaanyị Biafra ndị nke dị ime ana m ayọ amara pụrụ iche ngozi pụrụ iche n'isi ha n'oge ha ga-amụ nwa siriri welere. Anyị ga-anụ akwa nwa ma fụkwa ọchị nne. Mmụọ n'ala ọbara n'afọ ime agaghị afụ ha anya. Mmụọ n'ala ọbara n'afọ ime agaghị eru ha nso. Ọ dị amụsụ mmụọ, ọ dị amụsụ mmadụ nke kwuwe ori si na ọ ga-ala ọbara ụmụ Biafra nke nọ n'afọ. Ana m asị na ya bụ amụsụ ga-anwụ, ogbuma ahụ ga-anwụ, onye iro ahụ ga-anwụ. Chukwu okike abịa ma biko were ọbara pụrụ iche gbanyelu m n'ime afọ ụmụ nwaanyị niile bụ ndị Biafra dị ime. Gọzielu m ha, gosipụrụ m ha iche, gbaa ha ume. Mbọsị ha ga-amụ nwa, ha ga-amụ nwa ha siriri welere, ha ga-amụ ya na favor room, ọ gaghị abụ na labor room. N'ihi nke a, ana m ekene gị wee na-echeta ụmụnne anyị niile ndị nọ na mkpọrọ, ọ kachasị ndị nke nọ na mkpọrọ n'ala Biafra maka njem ka anyị nọ n'ime ya. Chukwu okike abịa ma biko gbaa ndị dị otu ume, cheta ha ka ụmụnne anyị ndị nke na-apụta apụta, ndị a na-akpọpụta si na mkpọrọ na-apụta, ndị nke nọ na mkpọrọ unu ka ya pụta. Mmeri ga-abụ nke anyị, mmeri bụ nke anyị na mbido, mmeri ga-abụkwa nke anyị na ngwụcha. Enwe m na-asị Chukwu okike ma biko dododo gbaa ndị dị otu ume. Ọ bụna ụmụnne anyị ndị nke nọ na mba dị iche iche nọcha n'ime mkpọrọ dị na mba ụwa dị iche iche, ma ndị nọ n'India, ma ndị nọ na Pakistan, ma ndị nọ n'Indonesia, Malaysia, ma ndị nọ na Dubai, ndị nọ na Amerịka, ndị nọ na Spain, ndị nọ na mba ụwa niile dị iche iche, ọbụna ndị nke nọ na Ghana, ma ndị nọ na Togo. Chukwu okike abịa ma biko nye anyị nwere onwe, n'ihi na anyị nwee nwere onwe, ndị dị otu a ga-enwere onwe ha. Maka Biafra bịa, ndị na-achịkọta ala Biafra ga-aga njem mpaghara ụwa niile jee kpọpụta ụmụnne anyị niile nọ n'ime, n'ihi na nkwa Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kwere anyị. Chukwu okike abịa ma biko nụ, ọ dịghịkwanụ mma onye nwatakịrị na nne ya anụ o were okwute nye ya, maọbụ nwatakịrị na nne ya azụ o were agwọ nye ya. Ihe nke anyị na-ayọ gị ka inye anyị nghọta pụrụ iche, amamihe pụrụ iche, ahụike pụrụ iche na nnwere onwe pụrụ iche. Enwe m na-ayọkwa gị ọbụna n'isi ndị midia warrior, ndị niile na-agba mbọ, ndị na-anụ ọgụ, ndị na-agbalịkalịka n'iru akwụkwọ, ma ndị na-ekwu okwu n'igwe okwu. Ana m Chukwu okike abịa maka inye anyị amara pụrụ iche, nye anyị ngozi pụrụ iche, ka ha nwee ike ịma ihe ha kwesịrị ikwu na nke ha ekwesịrị ikwu. Ọbụna ụmụnwa na onwe m bụ Maazị Okpalaeze Chukwu bụ ike m, amachaghị m ha ncha, ọ dịghịkwanụ nke mma. Abụ nwa na-amaghị agba n'afọ ka m na-asa alụ. Chukwu okike abịa ma biko were amamihe pụrụ iche ghọọ m alụ, were nghọta pụrụ iche ghọọ m alụ, gbazie m ụzọ eziokwu nke m ji aga, ka ọ ga-abụ m na-ekwu okwu ka ihe m na-ekwu bụrụ nke ga-abụ nke ga-apụta ife, maka ihe na-abụ m nwa ife. Biko nna, ekwena ka ifere mee m, chekwabakwa m dịka ọkọ si echekwaba nwa ya. Anya ọbụla na-ene m anya ọjọọ asị m ya kpọnwụọ, ya kpuo isi. Ụkwụ ọbụla na-aga n'ije ọjọọ asị m ya daa ngwụrọ. Aka ọbụla na-atụ m aka ọjọọ ana m asị na ọ ga-akpọnwụ akpọnwụ. Ọ dị ọnụ ọbụla nke na-ekwu okwu ọjọọ n'isi m, ana m asị na ire ga-agbakpuru ya n'akpụ, ọ ga-ada ogbi. Chukwu okike abịa ma biko tuke ka m kpere n'isi m ka m kpere na ụmụnne m niile ndị na-agba mbọ maka nwere onwe anyị. Gọzie anyị ma bunie anyị elu. N'ihi nke a, anyị asọpụrụ gị. Oge Biafra ga-abịa, anyị ga-akpụ isi ala nye gị, anyị ga-asọpụrụ gị, anyị ga na-agọzi gị, anyị ga na-agọzi afa nsọ gị. Biko nna, otu a nso yọ gị ya n'ụtụtụ na ehihie na abalị, ka ọ ga-adịgide wee ruo mgbe ị ga-akpọ anyị niile n'ofu n'ofu dịka oge anyị ga-esi wee dị. Onweghị onye ga-anwụ ọnwụ ike n'ime anyị. Anyị ayọ gị ma kwụta na ị ga-emela anyị ya. Ise 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 ise. Yes, fellow Biafrans, I just pray in the language of heaven, which is my dialect. It's been a long time I stopped broadcasting on YouTube. It's been a long time I stopped using this studio to broadcast. I noticed that Facebook must have done something through this particular channel, and that is why some people are always finding it difficult to join me whenever I'm using this platform. But this platform is doing something that is exceptional. On this platform, as I'm talking to you right now, I am live on different 8 channels, and my message must get to the right direction when you share it. I prefer sharers than viewers. I don't want to see 1 million viewers and the 35 sharers. I want to see 1 million, I want to see 100,000 sharers and 500,000 viewers, not millions of viewers with few sharers. Because when you share the program, you are taking it to far distance. That is why I always beckon my hope on those that always share my program, that whatever message I'm sending out will definitely get to the destination. I'm not looking at the number of viewers because Facebook is suppressing us. Facebook is fighting us. Facebook is trying to make sure that our message, our viewers is being reduced. So my brothers and my sisters, if you are joining me for the first time on this platform as the hot, my name remains Mazi Obaleze Chukwubi Kemago Biafra Nkembo na Biafra. Eze Nwife. Ibe malezo kwa kazo dia Mazi Soja di meji difere. Ezoku bụ ndụ nke mbụ na Biafra. Ezoku ka nji wee bịa. Enwekwa na okwu gbara ọkpụrụkpụ nke nji maka ya wee pụta tata. Anyị ga-adọwakwa abụọ ọnụ. Anyị ga-etinye ebe okwu ọnụ. Aga m ekwu ya ka o si wee dị. Achọghị m ịma mmadụ na-enene m n'ihi na mma na nkwụsị okwu a ndị ga-atụsị ya ga-atụsị ya. Ya bụ ozi ga-elukwenu, ya bụ ozi eziri anwụrụ ọkụ ga-elukwenu n'igwe ntị. Ndị ezikweni ya bụ ozi ga-enweta ya. Abụghị m ọmacha ha ncha, abụghị m okwuchara ha ncha, o nweghị ife mma. Abụ nwatakịrị na-asa arụ n'afọ. Ana m amụta n'aka ndị ka m wee mara, ma na-akụzikwere ndị nke nka wee mara. Mana abịa na njem nke anyị nọ n'ime bụ nwere onwe Biafra, o nweghị onye karịrị ibi ya. O nwere onye bụ nọmba 1, o nwere onye bụ nọmba 2, o nwerekwa onye bụ nọmba last. Onye ọbụla na-asịghị na ya bụ nọmba 1 na mgbasa ozi Biafra si onye ahụ na onye ala ka ọ bụ. Onye na-asịghị na ya bụ nọmba 2 na nwere onwe Biafra si onye ahụ na onye ala ka ọ bụ. N'ihi na asị na-agbacha ọsọ agụọ maịl, aka gbachara ọsọ aka nwere ebe anyị aka ruru ebe anyị na-eje. N'ihi nke onye ọbụla bịa were aka ya na-ekpugbo onwe ya okpu eze si na ya bụ onye izizi na mgbasa ozi Biafra, so onye a na nsị na ọ bụ onye ala n'isi adịrị ya mma. Ọmụnwa bụ Chukwubuike kwuru ya. Ọ nwere onye ọbụla na-eme ka ị mara na ya aka gị na njem anyị nọ n'ime ya, na ya akaghị wee bụrụ onye Biafra, na ya anyị na-eme na ọya kachaghị wee mara ya, maọbụ na ọya bụ onye kacha mara ihe a na-eme, so onye a na nsị n'isi adịrị ya mma. N'ihi na ọ nweghị onye kacha ịbịa wee bụrụ onye Biafra na njem a. No one is more Biafra than anyone, and no one is more superior in terms of this media war we are fighting. We are all equal. So anyone who is claiming to be more special than any other person, tell that person that I say that he or she is mad and needed some treatment. Only drikaba ya obelaka ka isi enwe ike ịkpakọ ọnụ. Ọmụ ọbụma Mazi Okpalaeze na-ekwu ya. Ọmụ na-ekwu ya. I know that sometimes the way I speak, some people doesn't like me, but that is the truth. That is the raw truth. You can't come to tell somebody that you are more superior than him in this struggle. You can't tell somebody that you are more this than him. You can say that you are in the struggle doing your great work in support of the restoration of our nation. I will not argue with you, but when you come to give yourself accolade, saying you are number 1, or you are number 2, or you are number 3, it is not yet time to number whom and whom is in so position. It is when Biafra is restored, Biafrans will tell us, those that fought and those that fell on the roadside. Because you may pretend or claim to be number 1 today, tomorrow the enemy will bribe you out of that your position. And when the history of this struggle will be written, your name will be among those that brag of being number 1, but you are not able to make the list of those that made Biafra to come to fruition. And on this note, I have come with this particular topic that have been trending all this while, that have been raging all this while. There are many things that people have said. I am a good listener. Anytime I am done making my program, I go back and listen to myself again. Anytime I am done speaking to Biafrans, this is exactly what used to bomb my data. My data is being consumed more because when it's like my program, I do it 3 times. Because when I'm done, I listen and I listen and I listen. The areas where I did not speak well on my next program, I will correct it. The areas where I think I forgot some issues and I need them to be fixed. When I come back again, I fix them. This is why I always tell Biafrans that I am not number 1 and I am not the best. I am still learning. And I will not allow anybody to come and intimidate anybody being number 1. Because the only person that is number 1 in this struggle is Chukwuokike Abiama. Yes. After Chukwuokike Abiama in this struggle, Nobody is number one. We are all fighting for our great nation, and we must all understand this. Because when you see people trying to give themselves names, when you see people begin to give themselves credit, sometimes you may at least, hail yourself for still standing in this struggle up to this moment. It's not easy because many have fallen by the roadside. But when you are putting yourself in a position that you don't even belong, on that note, the topic I want to speak today is about Mpawa-Azu. This Mpawa-Azu slogan should not be misinterpreted, but also should be avoided. I know that so many people will right now, saying, I am going to dissect the meaning of Mpawa-Azu, and I'm going to tell you why this struggle is the way it is. And I'm also going to tell you why everybody is needed in this struggle. Yes, there is no country on this planet Earth that got their freedom with only one religious belief group. I want to repeat, there is no country that regained their freedom. And you look at the people that fought for the freedom of that country, the people that actually did marvelous job to make their country restored, happen to be a people that has one single religion on this planet Earth. One day, I tell you people things with facts and figures. When I tell you something, go and check. P2B, go and verify. On this particular topic I am treating today, it is very, very sensitive, but I have to treat it because go and check the history of freedom fighting. Go and check the history of revolution. There have never been in the history of this planet Earth that a nation was restored or even a community fought for their autonomy, and the people that fight for it happen to be people, a distinct people with one religion or one religious belief. I challenge anybody that is a history student to call on this platform and prove me wrong on this point that I'm bringing now. Because every day you see us living the main problem we are facing, which is the kind of freedom of Biafra, freedom of Biafrans that are in the prisons, and the attack on our people on the ground in Biafra land. What we'll be talking about, religion, religion. We understand that there was a lot of damages that was brought to our land through religious belief is alien to us, to our progenitors, to our ancestors. But when you look deeply into what we are fighting for, when you look deeply into the reason you and I know each other, you understand that there is nobody, no nation emerged, and it is fought by the people of only one religious belief. It's not done. And I have proof to everything I am saying to each and every one of you today. I have proof. You see, most of broadcasters always want to favor them. Most of them. As long as that thing is favoring them, they keep hammering on it. they will not remember to balance it. I am traditionalist. I am not a Christian. I was a Christian because I was born into a Christian family. But there is a power, a force that brought me out. The same force brought you out. Now you are having a different belief. I am having a different belief. But there is a singular force that brought you and I out, made us to know each other. And that force is the force of freedom fighting. The force of freedom. If that force brought me that believes in ordinary tradition, and went and brought you that believe in another tradition or religious belief, put us together, you should know that that force is more superior than any other religion we are even practicing. I repeat myself, for those of you who may not understand me. If there is a force that brings you out, brings me out, bring everybody out, and we have different religious belief, and that force was able to convince me, pull us out through the word of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that force should be respected first. That force should be put first before any other religion. And that is the restoration of our nation, Biafra. You know, sometimes when I do my analogy, I go more deeper. Because some of our people doesn't understand words when you use them verbatim. You have to break it down and give them synonyms. We use it. So, looking at the state of Israel, I want to start with the state of Israel. Because most of us were made to believe that we will have blood relation with Israel. I believe. But I begin to disagree that we came from Israel. Rather, it might be Israel that came from Igbo. That is argument for another day. Now, the state of Israel, before 1947, there was no country called Israel. And some of you do not know. Are you people aware that why Israel was fighting to restore their own nation, that there were different countries where the United Nation, not the United Kingdom and America were planning to give them to settle as their own land? Because some of us doesn't do research before we come online and talk. That is why when they talk, you see them making a whole lot of mistake. After that, you see them, after their program, they begin to delete what they have said. One ichi gbasara ozi ga na enyocha pụrụ iche ka ọ ga-abụ ikwusi okwu gị ịhapụ okwu a ka isi kwu ya onwe ebe isi dada okwu inenegharị okwu gị ahụ ihe ekwu ọzọ i correct yourself. The state of Israel, the nation of Israel, the UK was asking that Israel should be given a land in a different places, in a different location. That is not their ancestral land. And some of you do not know. So many of you do not know. And I want to use Israel as a common example because they are our nearest brother from the Middle East, according to historical facts, which I have verified. When Israelites want to get their nation restored as a country, the word Israel have been there. The word Israel have been there for thousands of years, but not as a country. Not as a country, but as a people, as indigenous people. Do you know that Israel has different denomination of religious belief. Are you aware? Are you aware that Israel that you are hearing today did not have only but one religious belief before they started fighting for their freedom? You don't know about this? Oh my goodness me. Now I am going to prove it to you. Because on this platform, we teach, and in return, we learn. We teach, and in return, we learn. Do you know that a portion of land, United Kingdom was actually negotiating for a portion of land from Uganda? Uganda to be given to the people of Israel. And some portion in Kenya to be given to the children of Israel as their own land. But the people of Israel rejected it. They rejected it. They said no. They said that is not our father's land. We might have left our father's land and migrated to so many countries in the world. But there is a place where the umbilical cord of the children of Israel, those that came before us, was buried. Go and check the map of Israel before 1947 and check the map of Israel in this 2023. You will understand what I'm saying. You see, why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu captured so many of us, especially myself, is because he mixed his freedom fighting with history. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mixed the freedom fighting he is fighting to liberate his own people with history. And you know that history is playing an integral part in freedom fighting, because he who doesn't know his past will not be able to focus on his future. You will not yield any good seed if you don't know your past. David Ben-Gurion, before 1948, told the children of Israel, we will not go to the country that is not ours. We will not go to the land that is not ours. We must return to that our ancestral land where the umbilical cord of our forefathers was buried. And that is the portion of land which the Palestinians came to take away from the Israel. I am going to connect what I'm saying with what is happening in this struggle today as it is hot. And don't forget that my topic is to correct that misinterpretation of Mpawa-Azu in religion. Because sometimes when you hear Azu, some people do not understand what it means or what the person who is making use of that word means. Do you people know? Go and check the history of the President of America that acknowledged the state of Israel and acknowledged the land, the geographical location of Israel, where is situated today, which is the original portion of their land. The President of America, as of 1948, that acknowledged this particular location that I'm talking about today, is called Harry Truman. President Harry Truman. Why did Harry Truman acknowledge that particular location? Because when you go to the historical fact and historical connotation of Israeli movement, you will see that they left from the Middle East. They begin to migrate to so many other places. Then why are you coming, the British government, Bundoshin and Dama, trying to give them land in part of Africa, known as Uganda today, and Kenya? Why? I'm asking you this question. Why? Just as they are telling us that a man from Ikwere is not Igbo. That's that they're telling us today that the man from Lower Benue, from Idoma, is not Biafra. They wanted to take them away. British wanted to take them away from their ancestral land and giving them a land that is not theirs. Trying to make them to forget the own land where their own forefathers left, which the enemy came and took over. Are you with me? Like I said, if you didn't share this program, you are not helping us in this movement. Share this program. Touch the share button. Share it everywhere. Because what I have today is a bullet. And I'm going to shoot all of them. I'm not going to leave anyone. I am not going to leave one bullet. So, when Harry Truman saw that Ben Gurion was on the right path, all the suppression of the British not to allow Israeli to return to their fatherland, what the British is trying to do in between Palestine and Israel is what they are doing between Biafrans and the Fulani today. Now ask yourself, why is British always supporting Islam when there is a conflict between those who call themselves Christian and the Muslim? Why do they always take side in support of Islam? Why? No wonder today they have so many mayors that of Islamic belief. No wonder. To my own knowledge, Mary Sumner was a British woman. That wrapper our mothers used to tie, because they draw a woman called Mary Sumner. There is a chain that was used to design that wrapper. That chain is a symbol of captivity, slave. And it is the same Christianity that brought all those things to us. And our women, while praying to God, worshiping God, they were tying that Mary Sumner during August meeting, true or false. British is playing a very dangerous role across the globe. But I tell you, this generation of Biafrans that you are seeing now have come to uproot every evil plan of the British government. Because they tried it with our brothers, the Israelites, they did not succeed. Because Ben Gurion knew exactly where his father's land was located. And Harry Truman, being the president of America as at 1948, knew that this is the location. Even though their father left the land, the Palestinians came and took over. And come to think about it, who are the Palestinians? Is there any word in the Bible, according to those who believe in it, that is called Palestinian? Go and do your research. Then you come back and thank me later. Now, what propelled me to go deeper to make this research before coming to speak to you guys, because whatever I'm saying is based on facts and figures, is this. There are people who are misusing words when they are preaching about their tradition, about their culture, and about their own believed religion. They may be in the right path, saying the truth, but the words, their choice of words, will mix everything up. I don't know if it's because they are using the language that is not ours. I mean, our mother's tongue. Ọbụkwa na anyị ga-asụbazi Igbo. Onwe ihe ịchọrọ ikwu, ịma ka ị ga-esikwu ya n'oyibo were Igbo kwuo ya ka anyị ghọta gị ọfụma. It will be better. Because this word Mpawa-Azu has been misinterpreted. So when you see some people saying, I got Mpawa-Azu, Mpawa-Azu doesn't mean that they are going to fight war with you. It doesn't mean that they are going to, you know, it is Mpawa-Azu is like an idiom, idiomatic expression. That is that they are going to use their own, should I say, narratives to battle with their own narratives. And at the end of the day, that you subdue or you will surrender. That is the meaning of Mpawa-Azu. To my own understanding, I didn't see it as if we are going to begin to fight war with each other. But because of the sensitivity of our people's brain, because of the level of the myopic level of thought among some of our brothers, when you use it that way, so many people will not be able to digress and understand that Mpawa-Azu doesn't mean that you are declaring war against your own brothers. Because Israelites went to war to regain their own land in 1948 with different traditions, different cultural belief, different religious belief. They did not went with only but one religious believers. Yes, I said it. Mpawa-Azu is an idiomatic expression. That is what it means. So when you misinterpret it, you have to come back to ask yourself a question. Are you doing it to cause problem, or you are doing it because you are not, should I say, you are not exposed to that, to the meaning of that word? I'm going to shock some of you today, because in this struggle, like I said, nobody is more superior than anybody. Nobody is number one as long as this movement is concerned. That is why coordinators that have done great job, we hail them, we praise them. Tomorrow when they mess up, we kick them out and bring another coordinator. The struggle continue. Israel did not fight with one single religion when they are fighting to liberate themselves. When Israel started contributing money to buy ammunition to go and blow away their enemies who were sitting on their land, they did not choose only one religion to do it. Are you aware? Now let me bust your bubble now. The religious affiliation of the Israeli population, I want to break it down for you to understand. As at 2022 to 2023, 73.6% is Jewish, 18.1% is Muslim. They listen to me, oh. 18.1% are Muslims. Yes. And 1.9% are Christians. 1.9% are Christians. And 1.6%, there is a religion belief they call Druze, D-R-U-Z-E. Are you listening? The remaining 4.8% include faiths such as Samaritanism and Baha. Have you heard of this religion before that I'm mentioning? You haven't heard it now because you are not used to research. But on this platform, as they heard, once you come here, you will learn one or two things. Then in return, you will teach me another thing that I don't know, because I don't know it all. That is to say that the children of Israel, together with the Jewish believers with the Christian believers, with the Muslim believers, with the Druze believers, with the Samaritanism, not Nism, and the Baha'i joined hand and contributed money. They contributed money. Every child born of Jews descendant contributed money. They raised 50 million US dollars across the globe. Hello? When you are doing your program and you are analyzing me, try to analyze me in the right parts. You may not come and name and you are analyzing me. I understand you, but analyze me in the right part, because what I'm telling you now is with fact and figures. I am not disputing the fact that the Christianity, which some of you are saying Mpawa-Azu, did not contribute to a lot of problem we are having today. But I still maintain that anybody who want to worship idol, worship anything in Biafra should be allowed to worship whatever they are worshiping. Your job is to preach to the people whom you want to listen and follow you, not to use a word that looks like threat, which is not threat, because Mpawa-Azu is not a threat, it's an idiom. But because our people whom we are together in this struggle, fighting together, do not understand what we are doing. Some of them do not understand it. They see it as a threat, including those that I think that are graduates, including those that claim to be doctors in America. They fail to understand that Mpawa-Azu simply means an idiom. It's expression. You are trying to say, I will defeat you in the argument. So those who are saying Nageji 2 by 2, Nageji Biko Umunnem Natawan. Umunnem Natawan. Mazi Paul Achebe, I love what you are doing. I'm having the same belief with you. But I want you to withdraw that statement of 2 by 2. Because we are fighting to get Biafra restored. Mazi Metusela, Wamekisedek, one Natawa, from that statement of they are not understanding it. If the children of Israel, the Jews that is of highest percentage, we are using such word on the Christians that are smaller, using it on the Islam that are smaller, using it as the dense, as the smaller portion, they will not support them to fight. And in all this religion, there are people that may play a very tangible key role to restore the nation of Israel. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Because why I am mentioning the name of these two guys, these are two guys that I listen to their program almost always. These two guys, I listen to their program always, almost all the time. Because the energy I see in them and the Akonuche is great. But the words, the usage of words, sometimes out of anger or provocation, our people misinterpret it. One Mpawa-Azu is not about Mpawa-Azu 2 by 2. 2 by 2, you are talking about physical thing. 2 by 2, bosisi. Mpawa-Azu is not about Mpawa-Azu is when I defeat you with a superior argument based on my belief. You succumb. Biafra Santua City Nebeu. Mazin now the kind of Mpawa, a lot of people are with a superior argument on Radio Biafra during question and answer. During question and answer section in this struggle, during town hall meetings, when he used to move from country to country. There are so many people Azu. In order to Mpawa-Azu with the he will now, in response, Mpawa-Azu with Azu Gazagi, Makosa Chagi Jogi da. So, somebody that claimed to be a doctor in America, Donald Azubike, who is crying because Nasnaga Piwachan the Christian Azu, it shows that you don't have common sense. It shows that you have common sense. Opening with common sense. I will defeat you in argument. Preach your Christianity. Let me preach my ordinana and my omenana. Anybody that I convince to follow me, automatically, one day, go and preach here to follow you in the Christian belief. That is what Mpawa-Azu means. Man, our people are there. That is why I'm pleading for Methuselah to stop using Mpawa-Azu. Mazi Achebe stop. You want to get 2x2. 2x2 aho. On a day no physical 2x2. Osisi kicholi jakubuha. Omade kuya. Mazo aleze chukubiken. Kambazuno onu biko. Abroso so yeng ulang kana bazuno. Ana bazuno din dono. So when you use 2x2 as your analogy, connected to Mpawa-Azu, people will react. The children of Israel did not use Mpawa-Azu against their fellow brothers and sisters who doesn't believe in Judaism. Their target was to restore their own nation. Their target was to make sure that they fought the common enemy. Because in Christian belief, those who still believe in Christianity, there are people that can play a very big role, an important role in support to what we are doing. The traditionalists, there are people who will play more role than those who are even in the Christianity. And there are people in the Christianity who will play more role than those that is in the Nordinana. The same thing with the people who are practicing Judaism in Biafra land. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, if you are an ardent listener of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if you have followed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu antecedents, he used to tell us that in Biafra, every religion you want to worship or you want to follow, you are free to do so. But the law of the land will reign supreme. Right now, what we are fighting for is to restore our own nation. Once we restore our own nation, the issue of Mpawa-Azu will be settled. Because the Christian belief will go on their own path. The traditionalists will go on their own path. But our law will coordinate everybody. So those of you that do not understand that notion of Mpawa-Azu should begin to understand it now. Now, it doesn't mean fighting Christians. Unless you are using your word, like sometimes Achebe out of I don't know, I will call it seriousness, over seriousness or anger or whatever, say he will use you 2x2 to Mpawa-Azu. That is not done anywhere in freedom fighting. The reason why I'm addressing this is because I noticed that this particular issue of religion is causing a lot of misunderstanding among us. Now, I want us to go and marry our dictionary and ask the dictionary, what is religion? Religion is a set of organized beliefs, practices. Try to understand it all. I'm giving it to you raw now as it is hot. Religion is a set of organized beliefs, practices, and systems that most often related to the belief and worship of a controlling force, such as personal God or another supernatural being. Hello? I hope you guys understand this explanation. Because when you talk about religion, people misinterpret it. Listen, let me break it down again. Religion is a set of organized beliefs, practices. Set of organized belief practices. That is to say, in every country, there is organized belief people practicing on the God or gods that they are believing in. Or believing in any supernatural being. In every community, you have it. This is called religion. Because when Mazen Nankano tell us that Biafra is our religion, it simply means that Biafra, which is going to be the kingdom of God on earth, which is going to correct all the errors of other African countries that have failed, which is going to bring civilization in this part of the world, which is going to bring a lot of peace among the nations in the world. Our own religion is making sure that this nation is restored. And once it's restored, we will begin to worship Chukwu Okike Abiama in our different ways in that same Biafra. But the law of this Biafra is what is going to reign supreme above every other religion you may have. Because the law of any country supersedes any religious belief in that country. When a country makes a law, that law connects the pagan, the Muslim, the Christian, the Judaism, the Buddhism, the all manner of religion comes under that law. If the law says that every Monday nobody should go out of his house, a Christian will not go out, a Muslim will not go out, a Buddhist will not go out, a Judaism will not go out. That is to let you people understand that we should put all these things at the right direction, at the right places, so that we will not be misunderstanding ourselves. Are you getting the point? Because on this platform, as in the hot, Nasomi they talk. When you are preaching people to believe in your religion, you can use examples of what other religions have done to you. Just as when pastors are preaching, they tell us that our forefathers killed Ejima, which is not truth. When bishops and popes, when Catholic and cardinals are preaching, they tell us that our forefathers worship idol, our forefathers do this, our forefathers bury people alive, they say all this manner of things. Now, when the believers of the tradition of our tradition, not religion, tradition is different from religion, and I'm going to break it down for you to understand. Begin to tell our own people that we are asking our people to come back to our originality, because Christian belief has put us in chain for many years, kill our fathers, kill our mothers, destroy a lot of things in us. Then you will see people of Christian belief coming back to fight, to say, why are you attacking us? Why are you attacking us? When the bishops are telling us lies, when the popes are telling us lies about our tradition, which they brought Christianity to destroy, did we cry? No. My brothers, I am standing on the neutral ground to treat this particular issue, and that is why you should share it. on a neutral ground. At the balance of me, I know they support because say I know be Christian, make I not tell you the truth. We are fighting to get a nation restored. We need the Christians. 100%. We need them. We need the traditionalists. 100%. We need the Judaism. 100%. No religion that is not, there's nobody that is practicing any religion that is not needed to get Biafra restored. Okay, one name. So when you are trying to do your analogy, one name, my line is open because I know a lot of them are going to call to ask questions. But when you are coming, remember that the person you are going to talk to, nobody, I don't have dull brain. Once you say hello, I know your first and second line, I know where you're coming from. I will wait for you to land. No country get their freedom by practicing only but one religion. Because in our communities, you will see somebody who is Onyo. You see another person who is believing in Christianity. You see another person who is not even believing in Ordinana or Christianity. But when something is happening in that community, everybody will come out, put hands together, fight that battle and get it solved. That is why you watch America. When America is trying to bring a new government in place, the two parties will be fighting each other. They will be insulting each other. But once somebody emerges as the president of America, your party becomes useless. All the insult will be thrown into a trash bin. The president will be seen as a president of America, not as a president of this party or that party. Republican will not claim the ownership of that particular presidency. It is only here in Nigeria, it is only here in Africa that people give accolade to a party. And when they want to talk about the achievement of the president or any project done by this president, they will refer to their party first. But in America, it is America first. Whether it is Republican that is ruling or Democrat that is ruling, it is the president become the president of America, which everybody is involved. You guys, are you aware that Barack Obama retained the army general who was fighting in Afghanistan when he took over from the previous president of America? And that previous president of America happened not to come from the same party with Barack Obama. Because it is America first. So the issue of if we go into Biafra with this mentality of our people, with this Christianity, we are not going to have a Biafra of our own taste. The truth is there, but there's a very big question mark. That question mark is what you should understand and answer. The question mark says that the law of Biafra is going to supersede every religion. And don't forget that when this law is going to be made, Christianity will be among the people that will make this law. Pagans will be among the people that made this law. Judaism, Buddhists, all of them will be among the people. Don't forget. But at the end of the day, the majority will carry the votes. If you understand what I am saying, and you know the truth, which is very, very, very bitter, ask yourself, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had started segregating because of he is a believer of Judaism, of Jewish belief, will he get to where he is today? No. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had said, it is only Judaism we are going to practice in Biafra land when Biafra come, what will you say? I'm asking you, my brother, Because as you are preparing to come and challenge me, as you are preparing to come and insult me, because I'm telling you the truth, get ready to answer my questions. Now, I want to ask you another question. What is tradition? Do not mistake tradition, religion, and the custom and the what do you call it and the culture. Do not mistake these three things. Don't put them together. They are three different things. Culture, tradition, and religion are not the same thing. What is tradition? Tradition is the transmission of customs or beliefs from generation to generation, or the fact of being passed on being passed on it this way. Do you understand what it means? Tradition is transmission of customs or beliefs from generation to generation. Simple. That is tradition. Tradition bu ordinana. If it in a bende, we inherit it from our fathers. Our fathers inherited it from their own fathers. Their own fathers inherited it from their own fathers. It continues. This is a generational transmission. That is called tradition. Do you understand this? That is ordinary. Tradition is ordinary. Ordinary baya odi adi. Omena na education ordinary makada mama. Makana kunu si eme na bunu diche na kai si eme mgbe ụfọdụ. For example, o nwere ihe ndị Okija na-akpọ ịrọ mmụọ. Before New Year Festival, ha ga-arọ mmụọ. Ebe m si na be nna m n'Enugu steeti ya ga-arọ mmụọ. Mana o nwere ihe ndị banya na-akpọ ịgba aja achị. Ịgba aja achị ahụ ndị Okija na-eme ya, ha mara ihe na-akpọ ịgba aja achị. That is omenala. Ka anyị be anyị si eme. Ịrọ mmụọ bụ ka anyị ndị Okija si eme. Otu a ka ọ dị n'ala Igbo niile, otu a ka ọ dị ebe niile na ala Biafra niile dị iche iche. Are you people hearing what I'm saying? This is an undiluted sermon that I'm giving to you as it is hot today. But tradition is something that we have inherited from our forefathers. And our forefathers inherited it from their own forefathers. It is a generic transmission of custom. Custom bu ihe dị na bai ka isi eme ọdịnala bai. You cannot connect it with religion, because sometimes I see people connecting religion and and tradition. They are not the same. They are not the same. Then culture. Culture is the idea of customs. That is why when you say tradition, culture follow. They work in pari passu. Tradition and culture. You put two of them. He says that the idea of customs and social behavior of a particular people or society, it become culture. But when you see, no the marura na baafo oburu omenani. When you are committing evil in a society, you continue doing it before you know it becomes their culture. Culture is different from tradition. Tradition is different from religion. Religion bo ukperechi. Culture bo ordinary. Tradition bu ordinary, sorry. Then culture bu ka si eme. Now, why I wanted to separate all these things and teach you to understand the difference between capital B and BFI is for those of our brothers and our sisters who are feeling threatened with the word Mpawa-Azu. Stop feeling that way. When your Reverend Father used to preach are preaching in the churches, they talk down on so many things that our tradition has held for us for thousands of years. They came and threw so many of them away. They came and uprooted so many of them. They called so many of them evil. Yes. When they are preaching in the church, they will be calling them evil. They will even go say, bring out all this, bring this. Some of those things you see they are bringing out are that explanation of the religion, the God, where you believe. If you go to India have over 2,000 gods that they worship. India is doing marvelously well than you that have almost 20 million churches in Nigeria. Indians, all of them respect each of the. Some people are worshiping cats in India. Some are worshiping cow. Some are worshiping snake. Some are worshiping okoko, hen. Different gods. And they all respect all their own whatever they are worshiping. Because there's a law in India that says freedom of worship is accepted in this country. It's where you stamp when whatever you want to worship it. Let us remove issue of some people are feeling threatened or some people are using unguarded statements when they are talking about their own belief because of the struggle we are into. You have to do it because of this struggle. When they go ahead and preach the gospel on what the early missionary did to us, preach about it, talk about it, expose that evil that was meted against our people. If you have any documentary that shows how they killed, how they massacred our people, bring it on. Now, I want to listen to you and listen to those who are still practicing that particular religion and know who to follow. But any issue that is going to bring problem among us because of the uses of language, please, should be withdrawn. You can't do me anything because I tell you the truth. I didn't church. Christianity have dealt with so many of us, including myself. Yes. But I will not fight my brother because he is a Christian. No. Mazi Nankan did not fight you because you are a traditionalist. Mazi Nankan did not say, if Biafra come, it is only Judaism worship we are going to have in Biafra land. He didn't say so. He never said so. Are you with me? If you don't understand it now. It is left for you to go and do research and ask yourself a question. You are a Christian for over 50 years or 70 years or 20 years or 30 years as the case may be. What are the things you have benefited? Ask yourself this question. Answer yourself. If you want to go, continue. It's up to you. Me, I've asked myself, since I was born, I've been a Christian. And at a point, I begin to evaluate my life. I noticed that Christianity has not done anything positive for me. Apart from people using it to say it's a religion of peace. It preaches peace. That peace is why some of us are docile. This is my own interpretation on what I choose to do. And what makes me to choose not to be Christian again. In some parts of those Bibles makes us to be docile. It makes us to believe that if somebody wants to kill you, you should allow the person to kill you for God to judge. You forget that the Israelites, the Jews, where that Jesus you are calling morning, afternoon, and night came from, used to fight They build ammunition to protect themselves. They build guns and bullets to protect themselves. Do you know that Israel they were the first country that produced what is called the Iron Dome? As I'm talking to you right now, I want you to Google Iron Dome. Go and Google the meaning of Iron Dome. Iron Dome is a machine that intercepts every bomb that is sent from Palestine to Israeli land. It will go up, intercept it, neutralize it. They are defending themselves. That is the reason why Netanyahu made a quote. The current Prime Minister of Israel, Bibi Netanyahu, he said, if the Arab world drop their weapon, there will be peace in the world. But if Israel drop their weapon, there will be no place called Israel. Do you know what it means? What it means is that while they are believing and worshiping to God, they still build ammunition to fight their enemy. Did you hear the number, the percentage of Christianity in Israel? If Israel allow Christianity to take over the majority of their people in their land, something is going to happen to them in the next 100 years. They will stop fighting, believing that when Palestinians throw bomb to them, that God will now help them. No. Instead, because of their Jewish belief, if you slap me once, boom, I slap you, boom, 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 boom. If you throw one bomb to my land, I throw 20 into your land. They are fighting to survive. Even in the Bible that you are reading, the man they call Peter in the Bible armed himself with sword, according to the story of the Bible. But you that is defending Christianity will not understand that your pastors will not read that area and explain it to you the way you understand it. That why did Peter arm himself? Why didn't Peter wait for those people to beat him or kill him? Peter used his sword to fight, to cut somebody's ear. And the end of the story makes me laugh. That Jesus told him, Peter, did you see that area where I'm having issue with what Christianity brings to us? I am pointing it out for you to know. I am pointing it out for you to know. If Israeli relax, read the Bible, believing that God will help them, save them, there will be no Israel today when them. Because Palestinians doesn't believe in God will help them. God have helped them to give them brain. The best engineers in this on this planet Earth are the Jews, the Israelites. In case you don't know, are you listening to me? Why I am trying to digress a little bit is for those of you who think that I don't know what I'm saying. We understand that I actually know what I'm saying. But my plea is that we are fighting to get a nation. Both those who believe to be docile, who believe if you slap them this side, they turn the other side, and those that believe if you slap me once, I come after you 20 times, are needed to fight and get Biafra restored. Then when Biafra is restored, the law of the land will tell us if we should keep quiet, if enemy is coming to kill us, or if we should fight back. Even the man you call Jesus, according to the same Bible story, went to church and fought. He was angry. The person you are calling your God, he became angry, started scattering the table of those who are trading in the church. In the temple, it was called temple, not church anyway, but temple is whatever you put together and you're praying to it is your temple, in case you don't know. Whatsoever. Also, it becomes a temple, you keep it holy. But this one, they call it the temple of God. Oh God. Preach like this now to This is a sermon that is going to pierce the heart of so many of you that don't understand what we are doing and why we are standing firm to say that in Biafra land, our law will control every religion nonsense. No extremists in our land. No religious extremists is going to be allowed in our land. You commit any crime, you go to jail forever. But we are not going to be like the weak class, which the Bible was designated to make us, that we should stay quiet so that we will be killed. That is why you see Boko Haram go to church, throw bomb. You see them go to prayer places, they throw bomb. Bomb doesn't know. If you shout blood of Jesus, bomb doesn't know. The people that died in Madala, St. Teresa Catholic Church, in 2011, is it 2011 or 2001? I think 2011. None of them was saved with the word Jesus, Jesus. Because God did not ask you to go and die as a foolish person. In case you don't know, in Israel, I'm using Israel as the point of contact and explanation here, case study. In Israel, I want you to know that every king that rules Israel, according to the Bible story, went to war, apart from Solomon. According to the Bible. Guess who sent them? Who sent them to those wars? Chukwokika Biama. It is in your Bible. Go to the book of Judges. Read the book of Judges from beginning to end. You will see wars that were fought, that Chukwokika Biama sanctioned. Go to that community, go to that place, kill everybody, kill Nwoke, kill Nwai, kill Okenye, kill Matakiri, kill Ewu, kill Okuko. Don't take anything out of that place. I, the Lord, have spoken in the same Bible. And when you ask them, they'll say it is, when you ask the pastors now, they'll say it's the Old Testament. But the children of Israel are still making use of that Old Testament. That is why they are still existing. God, if God can send kings, warriors to go and fight and kill people, who are you to tell me that I should calm down for my enemy to come and kill me? Then God will do the judgment. No, it will not happen. That is why I am telling my brothers and my sisters, those of you who do not understand the terminologies that needed to be used, which Mpawa-Azu and the 2 equal 2 by 2 should be kept by the side, even though I have explained what it literally means as idiom. Try to get something better to say so that some people will not feel threatened because of the level of their reasoning and understanding. Are you getting my point? My brothers and my sisters, this message is going out there to every Biafran. Mpawa-Azu doesn't mean war against the Christians. Mpawa-Azu simply means that with my superior argument, I will defeat you. But I beg those who are using it to stop using Agapiwa Nina-Azu. They feel threatened with that word because we need every Dick and Harry to keep Biafra restored. That is why Mazen Kanu said, even if Mwabungwere wears Biafra clothes today and come forward and say, I am going to get you Biafra, and I look at it, she said that is truth, I will follow that Ongwere. Mazi did not say, if Ongwere that is a Jewish or that is of Jewish belief is in the front to give me Biafra, I will follow. He did not say, if he's a Christian that is in the front, I will follow. He did not. Mazi did not include religion to that effect. He only said, if anybody, you may hold anything as your religious belief, but as long as you are going to do it. I will follow you. That is to tell you that we are supposed not to make enemy among ourselves because the enemies are laughing at us at this point in time. And some people say it's not true that the enemies are not laughing. They are. They have tried everything to put problem among us. It's not working. Now they are saying it seems like this religious something is working. But believe you me, my brothers and my sisters, we need to love one another. Unity will stand, divided will fall. But it will not stop me from preaching the gospel of this great nation, Biafra, in the way I want to preach it. And it will not stop me from telling those whose religious belief have killed our progenitors. I will tell them the truth because they have been telling us how our forefathers have also done something that they think is bad. There are evil men everywhere. There are evil men everywhere across this globe. If there are evil men in Biafra land, as our forefathers that they claim to have killed innocent twins and done this and done that, what about the evil white men that killed 6 million Jews? What about them? I am asking you to answer me. What about them? I will not subscribe to that religion that will tell me not to fight to defend myself. I will not subscribe to that religion that will tell me if they slap you once, turn the other side to be slapped again. I will not. Because Chukwu Okike sent so many kings, according to the Bible, to go and fight and defend themselves. Nation fight nations to defend themselves. Community fight communities to defend themselves. If you refuse to fight and defend yourself, you will be exterminated. You will no longer exist on this planet Earth. The children in the stomach are fighting to be saved when it is 9 months. Nobody tell them to come out. They begin to fight to come out because that womb is no longer conducive with them. They struggle to come out. They have spent enough time. It is time to leave. The woman hormone is going to release a kind of chemical that the baby will not be conducive anymore. The baby will be looking for any gateway to leave this place. I have overstayed my welcome. I need to leave. You pass through that process. I passed through that process. So the religious issue and Mpawa-Azu, I want to put it to a halt today. For those that will listen and you make use of their common sense, Mpawa-Azu is not threatening to kill anybody. Only if you use your mouth to say you want to kill anybody, then the person should be held responsible. And when you are talking about it, don't say Anye. You see, the terminology some people use when they're broadcasting sometimes put me in a state of confusion. One na 2 by 2 because Namboyo menana. I got my any Christian any 2 by 2. I got my any Judaism 2 by 2 because Namboyo menana. I got my any Muslim 2 by 2 because Namboyo menana. All when 2 by 2 are based on superior arguments. I will agree with you. But when you use that word, people misinterpret you in total. Mazin Nandekano have never used such word. Because all of us are following Mazin Nandekano. And some of you place Mazin Nandekano's broadcast. Show me where Mazin Nandekano is saying Nyaga Pewasinde Nekwetero na Judaism. Show me. If you think that what you are doing is right and you're following Mazin Nandekano, we'll put out voice notes or recorded voice. Judaism. When Biafra come, show me. If you show me, I will come on this platform and do a program to correct it because it is wrong. Mazin Nandekan is a human being like me and you. We are following him. There are things Mazin Nandekan was saying that I personally do not agree with. And so do some of you here that are watching. There are things he said that I didn't concur with. It's not everything he said 100% that I concur with. There are things I disagree to agree with, and I confronted him. I told him, Mazi, it doesn't stop me from believing in him. It doesn't stop me from loving him. It doesn't. Rather, it makes him to know that I have a thinking capacity of my own, a common sense to think of my own, not to be an OS member. Everything no. Just as I'm talking to you now, it's not everything that I'm saying on this platform that you will listen and believe. You will trash some of them and take some of them. The same thing applies to you. It's not everything you tell me that I will believe. There are some I will believe in. There are some I will not believe in. So on this note, I am going to open my line. But before I do so, if you are calling to bring a challenge based on my analogy, get ready to answer my questions. No insult. No insult. If you bring the kind of insult or maybe attack, you know I will drop your call and block you. We are one people fighting to liberate ourselves. There's a way you preach to our people about our tradition. They will look at it and say, yes, our tradition is a tradition of peace, not a tradition of war. There's a way you preach it. Some people will think that when Biafra come, that the traditionalists will turn to Boko Haram, killing people. No. So that is why I'm saying, when you are saying anything about Mpawa-Azu, anything, say it on your own. Because it's not based on ideology. Yes. That's on based on 2x2. On that note, I've opened my line. My name remembers the Chukubi. Can I go Biafra and Kemba and Biafra and with anyone in it? Ibe Malaysia Kazo dia, Mazo Soja de Meji Ferre. About the sang in a Makulung and more. If you have anything to say, the line is open. For those of you that were calling me while I was still speaking, I cannot answer you because I have not declared my line open. But now the number to call is already on the screen. You can call, bring up your own superior argument. Let us trash it now, once and for all. Thank you very much. Do I have a caller? Yes, I have the first caller of the program. Caller, welcome to this program. As the hot. Your name and where you're calling from? Yes.
As the hot,
thank you very much, my brother. Go ahead.
One day I was calling you before you opened your line. I thought your line was open. So when I saw your number,
it's all right. It's all right.
Thank you for the job you are doing. Mazi, one of the things that made me like this our struggle is because we say it regardless of who is going to switch and who is not going to like it. You know, yes. At the end of the day, we are still focusing on the same struggle, which is the Biafra restoration.
That's correct.
Mazi, you see, in this struggle, the only thing that you talk that gets me emotional is about freedom. When you talk down on my freedom, on this struggle, Mazi, Nadal, and Biafra entirely, anytime you mention about it, you talk bad about it, it makes me to go emotional. I cry sometimes even when I listen to Mazi and the Carlos broadcast, especially when he was in a point state. So, Mazi, so some of our Christian people, I'm a Christian, but I just denounce Christianity because of this, our foolishness. We are like sheep. We follow without asking questions. And some of us have actually looked at it critically and said that we cannot follow this way again. And it's not helping our people collectively. We want everybody to be okay, if as possible. Let everybody be okay. We cannot be giving testimonies when one person is winning, when millions of people are in abject poverty. So now, this Mpawa-Azu we are talking about, we understand the slums, it can mean anything. But at the end of the day, Mazi Methuselah, why I like him is that at the end of the day, he's not a believer of a tradition or even Christianity or even Muslim or Judaism, like he said. He always said that he believes in Biafra struggle and that is his religion. If you cannot put Biafra struggle first. Biafra restoration as a religion, man. Whatever you're saying here is, whatever anybody is saying is like you're against what we are doing. If someone is saying that, let's see how we can make things to work as other people are making their own work in various countries. Just like, for example, now in UK, you see how people embrace their flag. Look at America, see how people embrace their flag. Look at Turkey. If you have been to Turkey or some people are Turkey, they like their flag more than anything. We want to uphold Biafra to this extent so that people don't play with it. Forget about Christianity and all of that. And that's not go bring biblical. I don't know how they say that.
Yes.
These Christian people sometimes they forget history. They forget their history, and that's why they feel like we are coming to revenge on what they have done to us. We are not asked for those kind of things. So they feel like we are coming to restore what they have stolen from us. We are trying to see how our people can be reasoned like human beings. Man, they have said it on the comment section. It's rising sun on the phone. We cannot fight freedom with this kind of mindset of religion. And they may pray for 15 days, and they may pray for 20 days. No, we have to be mean like Taliban. We fight until we win.
No.
If I'm not ready for this kind
Hold
of
on.
being this kind of mean.
Hold on, brother. Brother, I disagree with you on that. And I have my reasons. My reasons is because there's no country on this planet Earth that fought their freedom with only one Obuberechi. If there is, name it for me.
We are on the same line. We are in the same line.
But there's a line. Hold on. There is a statement you drop here that you will not fight this struggle with the people of this kind of mentality. My brother, what you need to do is to preach your own religion, not threaten people. Because if you begin to threat people or to use some kind of language that make people feel not secured, it may scare them away. Say, oh, are you sure when we get this Biafra, we are not going to be intimidated by this religion? I don't know that's what I'm saying. Try to get my point.
Is my Biafra expression. I don't see any other religion.
My brother,
whatever that is.
My brother, before you know that Biafra is your religion, which religion were you believing in before? Don't lie.
I was a Christian.
Thank you. Thank you. What makes you begin to believe that Biafra is now your religion, no longer Christian? What? Is it not by listening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Is it not by listening and making research? There are people that have not listened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There are people that have listened that have not gotten that sense of reasoning like you do to begin to live that way that you think will not work for you and follow the right way. So such people, are you going to threaten that you're going to kill them? I'm asking you.
Mazi, in my own opinion, I don't support the language of we're going to buy this one, we're going to buy this person because they don't believe in what we believe.
Thank you. That's my point.
I'm trying to say that let our people, let's see things for what they are. Let's start facing the physical and leave the spiritual for now, for what we are doing. Because if this mindset of God is going to help us, I don't want to mention Jesus. Let's not see if I'm attacking anybody's belief, but the idea of this God is that the supreme power that is going to help us to restore this gap. I don't think it's going to work. And who are those people that forget this kind of mindset? We know them. So what I'm trying to say is this: let our people stop getting emotional when they talk about their belief, which is Christian or traditionalist and all of that. Let's just only time we get emotional is when we talk about Biafra. Let's see how we can put heads together. He said something about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that is not everything that he says, but at the end of that he says that you agree. But at the end of the day, it doesn't make it to direct from what he's preaching. That is how I want our people. Open-minded, you understand? No matter whatever anyone is saying, at the end of the day, we have one umbrella. So if someone feels that because you are attacking his religion, then it's gonna make him to back up from Biafra, and that means the person never put Biafra first. So that's why I'm trying to see our people that can put Biafra first before any other thing. Martin, my sister that is talking about this thing, he does not put any religion above Biafra struggle. Let's have this one goal and let's pursue it. Whether we get it through, there's no that means to get it. Not, Martin, let me drop this call. I don't want to start.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. Now I want to say something here. You all know that some of our traditionalists, our traditional doctors are evil. You all know. Some of them are evil. Their evil has nothing to do with the tradition which they believe in. It has to do with individuals. Some of them are very, very evil. Hana yensi, hana aja pansi. Hada fu one mother batara na alu no, bana job do yibo batana na alu no. Enyi poison to onye mbo e ko nwo. That is evil. You will not take because of evil of a native doctor and call all traditionalists ndojo. It's not done. Just as you will not take because of the evil of a certain pastor and condemn everybody who is believing in Christianity. No, I tell you the truth. Do not forget, if you watch internet now, you will see that the issue of Igbo Kite, Igbo Ibobo has reduced. How can I go and go see on Facebook? I want to say a very big thank you to Madabwa that fought this battle, that are in the front line and fought this battle. Number one is Matthias Ezako. Number two is Methuselah. Methuselah and Matthias Ezako really fought these people from the grassroots. And Christians were clapping them. Matthias Gapo, Edibiana, Jinton, Agobundem Mado, Sonana Wibona Goncozo, Mandamejido Copibo, or boy and a phone or warrior, Umeya expose. Or pastor na Ezuri, Umeya expose. Why can't you people see all this good side of this guy? Why are you only seeing it when he make use of Agape Mpawa-Azu? I believe he is beginning to understand where I am coming from in putting him in a chronological order. Because I like him for one thing. He called on my platform last time and said, correct me. I am not above mistake. And that is what I'm doing. I have a caller on the line. Caller, welcome to the program. I see the hot. Your name, where you're calling from, please.
I see the hawk, now so I go talk him.
Thank you very much. Your name, please.
I'm calling from United Kingdom.
I know this voice. Oh, go ahead, man.
Yeah, I just want to contribute a little bit. First of all, let me thank you so much for the job you're doing.
Thank you, sir.
Because most of the time, I'm getting so emotional, man. Because each time I see you talk, I'll be hearing the voice of our leader in you, the voice of Omazim. Honestly, you know, the kind of wisdom God bestowed on you is unimaginable.
Thank you.
Especially in this sensitive religious matter. But for somebody like me, Biafra is my own religion, and on Radio Biafra is where I worship.
Yes.
Anybody can be a Christian, anybody can be a traditionalist, anybody can be anything they want. That is not our goal for now.
That's correct.
Our goal for now is to restore the kingdom of God on earth,
That's
which
correct.
is Biafra.
That's correct.
One thing I noticed about our brother Methuselah and the MAP is emotion. Like the passion, they love Biafra so much. So when they say, I got Mpawa-Azu, no, it doesn't mean physically Mpawa-Azu. It means winning you over with a superior argument. But then we go, someone like Donald, our brother, have lived in America for a long time, so they don't understand most of these slangs. So they take it as literally, like,
as a threat.
I will injure you, I will wound you. No,
yes, as a threat.
It's not what it means.
Yes.
You know. So I want to use this opportunity. I know that Mazimetu will watch, or he's watching this program, and the MAP is watching as well, because MAP is like your younger brother. I know how he loves you so much.
Yes.
So what I'm appealing to them is that please let them. That Mpawa-Azu scares Donald away so
that
much.
Is it.
And
that
we
is
need
it.
everybody.
But,
we need everybody.
Listen, the contents of that Mpawa-Azu doesn't mean any harm.
No.
It doesn't mean any harm.
All.
It means superior argument. Superior argument, that is what it means. But when you begin to digress to add 2 by 2 to read, one only open nigga Mpawa-Azu, TSA 2 by 2, one in each of the mother. I'm not what I mean.
No, but Chuku became, if it's you, Chuku became that MAP or Melchizedek say, I will go use 2 by 2. You will understand it because you the guy. You hear, you went to school now, you hear all these slangs. You know they not be physical thing. You go know. But our brother don't pay for Yankee. They don't know all these slangs. If it's me that say I will go use 2 by 2. Come on, where you go see me when me and you go begin use 2 by 2? It's just I'm going to win you with a superior argument. That's what it means.
You know why? Let me tell you why they are feeling more threatened. Let me explain this to you.
Yeah.
You see, there are a lot of Christians that have put so much money to this struggle. True or false?
It's true. It's true.
Good. Why are they putting their hard-earned money? For Biafra to be restored, for me, for the Christians, for the pagan, for everybody. Now, if you are doing a program and you are telling such person that if Biafra come, the Biafra which he is adding, he putting his sweat to make sure it's restored. Nigga Mpawa-Azu, he will feel like, oh, so far chazie mbo support obodo abia. Mbese ka mmeze enjoy ibe Mpawa-Azu Azu because of obelechi nke nne. That is why
it's all about understanding. Honestly,
that is what I mean.
It's all about understanding.
I know. Continue, please.
It's all about understanding. Since I've been listening to our leader never condemned any religion. Even he made it say, when we restore Biafra, if you want to worship cockroach, it's up to you.
That is correct. That is correct.
But for now, if people listening to what we're saying, let's focus on the restoration of our nation, which is very closer than we all of us think.
Yes. It's
very, very near.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
So let this not make us be divided and no. Biafra is all about love. We love ourselves. If you come to England, Biafra is all about love. Honestly, but we can get angry and shout at each other. We are going to out ourselves head. No.
Yes, Mazi, listen.
It's all about love.
Mazi, listen. The Methuselah I know is a man that has common sense. The Methuselah I know is an intelligent man. The Achebe I know is also an intelligent man. But out of emotion and passion for the restoration of our nation, there are things that are there are some comment that is being mismanaged. I know I may not be nobody in this struggle, but at least, courtesy demand that everybody is needed for us to achieve this goal. That is why I use Israel. That is why I use Israel as a case study. One day, do you know that the percentage of Christianity in Israel is 1.9% out of 100%? But
very low.
But nobody is telling them Mpawa-Azu why they were all together fighting to restore their nation. Nobody said so.
No, they fought together.
They fought together.
Yes. Yeah.
They fought together. Even Islam joined them to fight for their nation. This is, and I went as far as explaining what religion means. Tradition is not religion. Religion is not tradition. These are two different things put together.
True.
So thank you very much. I want you to round up so that I can answer another call.
Okay. Chukwubikem, please continue. Well, I don't know how to appreciate you honestly, but please continue. Continue. You can see from the comment section, you see, you don't know what you're doing, honestly. Because if you didn't intervene this moment, our people, it will escalate. It will begin to turn to another thing.
Of course.
So I'm just telling, thank you, my brother. Because you see one more.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Bless you too. Thank you very much, Onwa. You have spoken well. Bikonu. Mpawa-Azu doesn't mean war. Mpawa-Azu doesn't mean Igbo mmadụ. Mpawa-Azu doesn't mean declaration of war against Christian or anybody. Mpawa-Azu is an idiomatic expression. Now no Igbo. Ihe pụtara bụ ụkọ nwere ka ọ gịnị ka a na-ekwu ya. Nya ụkọ nwere ọ ihe pụtara. Ama m kwuru si akpa ya n'asụsụ Igbo bụ unu. Ahịrịokwu eji emeji okwu ọ ihe pụtara. Stop being threatened when you hear us na Mpawa-Azu. Man, I can know who we're going to talk the truth, though. As you take B, I'm going to talk him. Man, I will not use such word like Mpawa-Azu, no. The struggle doesn't need it. Because now we need everybody. The line is open for those of you that still want to contribute. Those of you that have called while I was on call. When I'm on call, you call. I cannot answer to call at the same time. So, Kaina Gawaniru. Are you still there? The number to call is up, is there on the screen. Plus 491 521 429 2638. That is on WhatsApp. I have a caller on the line. Caller, welcome to the program. I see the hot. Your name and where you're calling from, please.
Okay. Okay.
There one.
That's I'm working. I'm reaching from India.
Go ahead and make your contribution.
Yeah, since this trouble here first time not die any number of any local and I'm having a long time and thank you for your what you are doing.
Thank you, sir.
Mazi him chariku mazi ewagezo and I'm name as a wisdom man that my Christianity go by blackmailing. Mwana gogo kwa we singer. Mwana gogo kwa kubu classy member si leader. Ayago mfa. Mwana gogo no godam no name ejiri me kom zora one pastor Toyota Corolla 217. So for you to understand, even deep mukara. So, but they go by blackmailing. I will not tell you true that they understand that Methuselah, Paul Achebe, these are our mothers, does not mean those things. They know true that now. Any had two but they can I call him mother. They understand this word. But they want to hold hands there because of that word. I thank you the wish where they put everything to them. I dream upon how many these things to understand, but they should not hold hand there. Understand. Believe you me, Mazi, if these two close, I put it two words, believe me, they will look for another fourth. That is one of them to the equal.
Thank you. Before you go, you will idea. No, when you go mad, you can still say Mpawa-Azu. Are you aware of that?
Yes, man.
When you dupe somebody, snap your Mpawa-Azu. Thank you. Thank you. At the same time, if you cheat somebody, you will say that Mpawa-Azu, okay, man. Mpawa-Azu can be used in so many ways in Igbo language. So I wonder why these people are feeling threatened. Okay, thank you very, very much, my brother, for your contribution. My brothers and my sisters are listening. You go mad where you want to see Mpawa-Azu. You go mad where you got Mpawa-Azu. You know, mad here, you got Mpawa-Azu. So I don't know why some people are feeling threatened when they hear Mpawa-Azu. Metu, your message is going far because you fought even the traditionalists, the fake ones among them. You fought them. You put core. You do a lot of things. Okite. Some made program against Okite. Before Okite had that Juan keep as well. Because some watch on a phone, I don't go Okite Tila on Facebook again. When they go up with the Kachine Bogo, Okite Abro men and Igbo. Okite Abro Njimara Igbo. Okite is not our tradition, it's not our culture. Okite Berabia and Okite Berabia Ganakwana. So if you fought people who are doing all these kind of things, and you are still fighting those in the Christendom that are doing something that is not normal, bringing historical facts and figures to expose things, one day you are doing good. But because of the struggle, I don't need one day. Follow that religion. I need to have to get Biafra restored. You can't throw them away. You can't pursue them. You are clear. You got to put Biafra land. Other possible. It has never happened even in America. It has never happened that a certain religion is abolished in a country because the people who are practicing it did not agree with the other people. It's not possible. This is thousands of years mental instigation that have been meted on our people. You can't just come up and uproot it immediately. Do you know how many years Mazen Nankanu spoke to us on Radio Biafra before some people begin to listen to him and follow? But I heard his voice once. I joined the wagon without looking back. There are people that are just joining this struggle today because Mazen Nankanu, everything he said has come to happen. Do you understand? There are people that are joining now because they see that governors will not talk about it. No leaders will talk about it. Is it not happening? It's happening. Will say it did not happen. But to me, I want you to subpedal metu. Agama yoge kabiko. Agama yoge kabiko because I am of me with a sense. I'm of me with a conviction. You will use your common sense to do the needful. What plan Mpawa-Azu obono na mapu hume? Cho ihe ozo. Ige jimecha yan Mpawa-Azu ah. Ndewo. I have another caller on the line. Caller, welcome to this program. I see the hot. Your name and where you're calling from, please. Thank you, brother. Go ahead.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Mazi, thank you so much. Mazi Oti. I'm a boy from United Kingdom. Anyway, before I start, thank you so much for the good work again.
Thank you.
Like I said, you're a man of wisdom.
Thank you.
So what am I trying to say in essence? What I'm trying to say is, we summarize everything that needed to, say. Religion or Christianity, when you're going to the effects, the bad side of Christianity that we're suffering today. Each and every one of us, the genocidal part of Christianity, the mental slavery they instilled in us as Biafrans, even Christians, even non-Christians, everybody knows about it. But at this point in time, the matter is very sensitive. It's sensitive in the sense that there are some of our brethren, sisters, who still hold dear to that particular religion. They have not properly understood that very fact. And they are in this struggle, contributing financially,
yes,
contributing in all aspects.
Yes.
And we need them. If you start, there is a way you will start preaching or using derogatory words on, when you are trying to describe what that Christianity has done, they will start slacking back towards supporting the struggle. They will think that, they are being threatened, that their faith are going to be threatened when Biafra is restored. Like you rightly said, when Israelis were fighting for freedom, the Jewish were there, the Druze were there, what is it called?
The Christians
all
were there.
Religion,
the Christians
Muslims
were there.
were there.
The Islam were there. All of them.
All of them were
Yes.
there. And in the Jews, the 78% that made up the Jewish religion started, using denigrating words or derogatory words towards other religions, automatically there will be division.
Yes.
And it will cause a kind of, impediment to the restoration of their land.
That's correct.
So what are we trying to say in essence? What we're saying is this. We know the genocidal implication of Christianity, but at this point, at this contemporary time, we don't need division. We don't need mental division. We don't need physical division. What we need is absolute unity.
That's correct.
Absolute unity, so that we can achieve Biafra. Because once Biafra is restored, man, every other thing will be taken care of. Because the law, the constitution will reign supreme. Every religion will be taken care of. It's just like before I came to Europe, or before some of us came to Europe, some of us go to mountain to pray. Some of us do this. We'll be praying for good roads. We'll be praying for electricity. We'll be praying for social and security. But once you come in a system that works, you chop with that now. All those things are not gotten by prayer. Yes. They are gotten because now the system of the government is working
because of the law. Because of the law of the land.
Exactly.
Yes.
The laws of the land, exactly. Yes. So your mental capacity will reset automatically. Mm-hmm. Some of them will stop going to church because they know that it's virtually a scam.
Of course.
So Mazi, thank you so much, and I believe the people we are trying to correct will learn, will tap from the wisdom and learn. And learn. Thank you so much, Mark.
Thank you very much, my brother. Well spoken. All of you that are calling this morning are speaking well, and I'm yet to get call from somebody who will say that I am not saying it the way it should, because what this my brother said now, I want to toe a little bit in that lane. You see, if Biafra is restored today and a very powerful law is put in place, the law that says if you commit any crime, irrespective of whatever you are worshiping or your belief, you will go to jail, 21 years imprisonment. If only Ordinana commit that crime, he goes to jail. If only Christian, only church commit that crime, he goes to jail. If only Buddhist or Judaism goes, everybody will not go on that lane of disobedience. People will respect the law. That is one. Number two, if Biafra is restored tomorrow, one day, go and market somewhere, and we have jobs. Government is building roads, building factories, creating job opportunity, building hospitals. Those things that you used to go and pray in the church for, you begin to see government giving it to you. You are praying for job in the church. You say, may God, we want to have a good job, we want to have promotion. But government begin to give it, to bring it to your doorstep. Believe you me, you will be tired of going to pray. The only prayer you'll be saying is in your house. God, I thank you. Have you ever seen a rich man pray? It's only thanks that they thank God. And what are they thanking God for? For life. Because those wealth and those amenities that he needed in life, somehow government have provided some of them. And then by the virtue of the laws that is put on the ground by the same government, any business they touch will flourish. Government used to water ground for a prosperous business enterprise. For example, if there is steady power supply in Biafra land, non-stop power supply, water tap born water burning, running 24/7, good road, security, good infrastructure. We have hospitals. If you are sick, you go to the hospital and be treated without paying a dime. Your children goes to school without you struggling to pay for their school fees. If all these things are put together, one day I want you to tell me, what are you going to pray for? Because 99.9% of people in the church are praying for God's for job, for good life. That is why it pains me when I see people that praise because they are sick and they are giving olive oil to drink. They are giving holy water to drink. Instead of the church or the pastor giving them money to go and treat themselves. That is why you see somebody who is hungry. This person, you know this person is hungry. And this person come to you that is hungry. And he is hungry because he doesn't have a job. Instead of you to give him food to eat, you give him another fasting and prayer. I will show you people one thing now. I just believe that I just pray that this platform will allow me to do what I want to do now. I want to show you people something. Watch. 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 I like practical. I like what? Practical. I like practical. I like practical. Practical na tom on atom go. Obuli ahu ye bagi ije. Ahu ye bagi ije ka enyere gị aka. Enyezi egu fasting. From that fasting you begin to die. Hold on. I want to see if I can bring something in here. Just hold on. I'm coming. Dear friends, I want you to look at this. This is example of what I'm talking about. I did not plan to show it, but on this note, based on the topic I am treating now, I am going to show it. Look at this guy. Dear friends, look at this guy. What you are seeing on the ground is Bible. Look at him. Look at him. I will share the picture later. God in heaven knows that I am not mocking him. I am not laughing at him. But I'm laughing at his stupidity. I'm mocking at his stupidity. This man, when looking at him, you know that this man needs medical attention. But look at Oburu Bible nago. Can this Bible now give this man food to chop? He look malnourished. Look at him. This man doesn't have manure in his body. But all the Bible nago. And don't worry, one pastor will get see a go Bible. No go Bible from Psalm 1 to Psalm 150. No God, okay, he begin to read Bible. Then look at the man. Just imagine if this man in this condition is sent to a good hospital. The first thing that should be done to this man is to diagnose him, to know his sickness. Not even the Bible they bring in the Bible they bring they go back. Oh yeah, the Bible a nwo. Mboso bu no nwuru. Obu na a Catholic member mo be Anglican. Achi nia. Father ga agbako ugwo ni oji. Mbo na ya ho na akwuro. O ga akwa before father be nie ya. If not so, father will not come and bury him. Are you listening to me? These are the things that I want people like Methuselah to be added because he's doing a good job already. And those of you who are talking about this religion of a thing, these are the things you need to be showing our people. Add it to the ingredients you already have. Talk sense into our people. They will begin to listen. If this man happened to be in abroad, there is nobody that will give him Bible to go and be reading. Nobody. Because Bible cannot heal him. The name of Jesus cannot heal him. What can heal this man now is medication. Because after God on this planet Earth, the physicians take. That is why during coronavirus, there is no pastor on this planet Earth that was able to cure anybody of coronavirus. But the physicians did. Through the inspiration of Chukwukika Biama, through the knowledge and the science which they have studied, they were able to find out a medicine that cures anybody that is having coronavirus. No pastor cured any patients of coronavirus. As a matter of all of them we are running. If you say you want to bring a coronavirus patients to them, they will run away. That is why in Kun Poro Dimejeja say, who you Koro? Who born you? These are who you Koro. He couldn't cure one person. And no pastor did. Let me tell you people something. God allowed coronavirus to hit the world so that he will expose all these fake pastors. He will let them know that it is him that give the brain to the physicians, which they use to produce medicine. Are you aware that locally, our traditional doctors found out cure for coronavirus? Are you aware? Our own traditional doctors, they found cure for coronavirus. Ginger, garlic, clove, lime. One day, put them together inside water, boil them, drink it. It kills. It's not that it kills it instantly or more. It is God that created clove. It is God that created lime. It is God that created ginger and garlic. It is God that created all these things. And he gave knowledge to people to go and do research to find out what it can cure. But look at this man I'm showing on this platform right now. This man is dying. But one pastor must have told him that a verse in Bible which he will read is going to deliver him. I did not say that there's no power in prayers. Don't misquote me. I believe there is power in prayers. But it's not every problem that prayers can take care of. Even some good pastors that I'm watching, some of them I'm watching their program used to say it. Some good pastors say it. That some sicknesses doesn't need prayer. What they need is treatment, medicine. You need to go to a doctor, to a physician. They will diagnose you and tell you what your problem is all about. Then they will give you treatment. You will be okay again. But look at this man. The mentality of this man is already flawed. The man, I don't know if he doesn't have money to treat himself or if it is believed that put him in this way. There is a neighbor of mine many years ago. They used to go this church that is called Faith. And you guys know that anybody that is attending to that church does not drink medicine. The mother was sick. This guy is also a member of Faith. The sickness got so serious. They have prayed. You are sick and you are still fasting on the sickness. Let me just be that. Do you know that the food you eat has some nutrients which your body needs to heal? In case you don't know, all this ofe egusi, ofe ogbono, ofe nsala, ofe nka, akidi, agwa, oka, ji, ede, they have nutrients that you need that can also serve as medicine to your body. You are sick. Then somebody also gave you a verse of Bible to go and pray and give you fasting and prayer. That is how this my neighbor's mother was sick. And my neighbor came to me and said, my mother is sick. I said, oh, what are you people going to do? He said, they have been praying. I said, bros, take your mother to the hospital. Take your mother to hospital. He said, it is against their faith. I said, which faith? Is it not God that created everybody? Is it not God that created the physician, created the medicine, created the leaves in the bush? Why are you using your faith to kill yourselves? Take your mother to hospital. The guy went to village because the mother was in the village and decided to take the mother to the hospital. The mother said over her dead body, it's better she die than to go and drink medicine. This is part of the message that our people need to get to understand what that religion did to us. Do you know that after 2 days of forcing this woman to go to church, the woman refused, the woman died? The woman died. And what happened? She was buried. And what was their belief? No Chineke wetere, no Chineke were. Now tell me, how can I be sick and I knew 100% that what I needed is medicine to be well again, and somebody will tell me to go and pray and fast upon sickness, and I will agree with that person? I will start fasting and praying, and when I die, you come and tell me that it is God that brought and it is God that take it. Shut up. Chineke ejitari, obu na Chineke ejitari piawaga, pianyega azu. You better not name. Because okera ka ibro nyi beri, okere nyega mamife, ki wole we biendo. Lu ombocho ki nwo. Just like this man you are looking on this platform right now. This man was deceived to carry Bible and be reading Bible. That Bible will cure him. Only God knows the verse of Bible that this man was reading. And what happened to him? He finally died. Because he will die. I have another caller on the line. Caller, welcome to this program. I see the hot. Your name and where you're calling from, please.
Yeah, my name is Ikechukwu, where I'm calling from Spain. I don't know if the voice is coming out loud.
Very loud and clear. Go ahead, Mazikechukwu.
Thank you so much for watching it. I greet you.
Good
morning, good afternoon, and good evening to IPOB worldwide. My dear brother, I listened to your word of wisdom, your advice to our dear brothers who are using the word from Mpawa-Azu. And the truth is that you make it clear to those who are misunderstanding the word Mpawa-Azu. You make it known to them that Mpawa-Azu does not mean that the person will kill you, depending how you understand the word Mpawa-Azu.
Yes.
But I want to ask you one thing, Mark.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Among IPOBs worldwide, who is the person that is against that word Mpawa-Azu? Can you name one person or two that you know is against that word Mpawa-Azu?
The first person that brought this Mpawa-Azu to a light line is Donald Azubike.
Okay. Can you mention another one person?
There are people who are saying it, but Donald Azubike is the one that go from platform to platform, even on Radio Biafra. He repeated it on Radio Biafra. So let me just hold only him for now.
Okay. I know why I ask you this question is that I know he is the one that is talking about this in Mpawa-Azu. You know, Donald Azubike, you have made a broadcast about Donald Azubike,
Yes.
like once, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
That man knows what he's doing. He really knows what he's doing. He knows that that word Mpawa-Azu does not mean killing. Because he won't say in Radio Biafra that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu himself say that when Biafra come, you worship yourself about what you like. He used the man to say it. Now, if he knows that, is Methuselah more powerful than Nnamdi Kanu? Is Methuselah among DOS? Is Methuselah the one that's going to make Biafra law when Biafra come? The answer is no. You see? So these people, they know what they are doing, honestly. And I believe that our dear brother Methuselah will understand you if he can amend that word. If he can. But if he cannot amend it, my dear brother, don't see it as he's disobeying you or he's not taking your advice. Because inside him himself, it does not mean that he's going to kill all the Christians. Because even in that program, he do welcome Christians. Some pastors do come.
Mazi, they are twisting. Mazi, they are twisting it. Let me tell you what.
Exactly.
Let me tell you what Adolf Hitler said. I'm a reader of books. Adolf Hitler said, "If you want to deceive the world, say a little lie." He didn't say a big lie, just a very little lie, small one. Keep on repeating it all over and all over again. Before you know it, everybody will begin to believe you. But it is a lie, But because of your continuation of the repetition of that particular lie, which you have lied, people will begin to believe you. Donald Azubike want to make this Mpawa-Azu to gain ground and gain sympathy with other media warriors. That is why he was moving from platform to platform, looking for whom he will buy. Though he bought some people, there are people that followed him, and some people refuse to follow him. Now, the reason why I am using this word the way I'm using it, I believe that Methuselah understands everything I'm saying here, is because of those people that Donald Azubike wanted to confuse. Not because of him himself. I'm not in this program to make him happy. He's a stupid man, very, very stupid. Donald Azubike is a stupid man. For him to say that our ancestors have failed, that our ancestors have not done anything. Did we cry while he was insulting our ancestors? Someday he will be an ancestor, and his own offspring will say that he's a failure. Am I correct?
Yes, you're correct.
Now, there is something that somebody asked Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on Radio Biafra. I want to use it to sum up my point. Then you will continue. That person asked Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Biafra you say you are fighting for, is it not the same Biafra that Ojukwu fought for and failed and did not restore? With his father's billions of naira, with his intelligence, with his military, whatever. Is it you that is a son of nobody? This is how this person used that word, life on Radio Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, point of correction, I'm a son of Israel Okukano. I am son of somebody. Don't say I'm a son of nobody. If you compare me with Ojukwu, you are making a very big mistake, because Ojukwu is a military head of state. His father was a billionaire. My father is not rich. But what I want you to know is that Ojukwu fell. Does it mean that we are going to fail? He asked the guy, if your father fight a war, or your father was fighting a battle, somebody want to take his land, and your father fought, and he didn't recover that land and die, are you going to leave that land in the hand of the enemy? The person say no. He say, you see yourself. So Mazi, please continue.
Thank you so much, my dear brother.
Thank you.
I want to use the opportunity to advise our IPOB social media warriors. There is one thing I learned in this struggle. I have been in this struggle for a long time. Only God knows that my uncle was a former Masop, and he was kidnapped in Edo-Busi, Onitsha. We know he spent almost 5 years in jail. We know how much we spent. We know what we lost. So in terms of this struggle, I have passion about this struggle. And I have money change at this struggle. I must tell the truth. And one thing that keeps me going is that I like to spy in every IPOB social media, because I'm on media. If you want to last in IPOB struggle, most especially if you want to, I'm giving this advice to our Biafran broadcasters or commenters or sharers. We are all social media warriors. If you want to last, please do spy on other social media officers. When I mean spy, when matter arise, try to peep. What is this particular Mazi have said about this issue? Okay, what have this particular Mazi have said about these issues? Then you make use of your sense and know the right way to follow. Because sometimes some of us use because of emotion and follow the wrong way and follow the wrong person and listen to the wrong voice, especially the voice that heard your own voice and joy. You now want to listen to that voice that heard your own and join you. Listen to old voice. I don't want to mention names so that it will not be like I'm promoting particular people. But we have men that are using their physical, spiritual sense in this struggle. Those that are chosen. Always learn from them. Learn from them. Don't use your own brain alone because you don't know it all. You don't know it all. And if you are not in spirit in this struggle, you will fall down. You will fall out. Because there are certain things that will come up. You will not understand. You make a wrong move. But if you have sense, you go and spy on other social media officers to know their contribution so that you will know where you also will stand. If you really want to last long, this is my advice to you. Don't follow anyhow voice. Listen to the old voice. Listen to the old voice. Follow them. Take their advice so that you will not fall out. Our need that mention your name does not make you a superior. Our need that mention your name does not make you that anything you say goes. Our need that mention your name does not make you not to take advice from other senior comrades in this struggle. This is my advice for you guys. But if you feel to choose that you know it all, that I want to mention your name, then you don't have to take advice from anybody. You don't have to spy and learn from other people in their stand. Then that is best for you. Because without you, Biafra will come. Thank you so much, Nwachineke. Ndewo. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Ndewo Nwachineke. Ndewo. Asị na ntị na n'ife dị n'ime. Ntị na-atụ ime anife abụrụ m haka okpuata. This my brother have given a piece of advice to those that are watching the fellow media warriors. You know, if you want to listen, you listen. If you want to hear, you hear. Because as na nwata mali ife na-esi na ndụmọdụ enyere onye ọzọ wee na-amụrụ ife. I have another caller on the line. Caller, welcome to this program as the hot. Your name and where you calling from, please.
Hello.
Hello, welcome to the program. Yes, go ahead.
Good afternoon.
Go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon, dear friends. My people, I just want to contribute little something on this issue of this Christianity or religious issue.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we have all seen what is going on, and some of us have really looked deep into the whole thing. And sorry, I did not say my name and where I'm calling from. So, yeah, I am calling from Austria.
Okay.
And my name is Neka.
Welcome.
So, we can see, some of us have seen that some of these things are well-planned things. And people will just come out to use it and distract people. In fact, what Donald is doing, because I was on live program the day he was talking with Mazi Jonathan and Maria Helda, our sister. I couldn't believe my ears. I couldn't believe I thought about this thing, and I had a nightmare over the whole thing, because I can't believe that somebody who called himself a coordinator can just come up online and say what he said. And then, from what we have been seeing, he's going around trying to buy people maybe with cash or with nothing, but trying to instigate the problem to see that what they have planned with the autopilot and all their members all over where they are, when they try it this way, it doesn't work, they put it the other way. We are all, almost 99% of Igbos or Biafras are Christians. We are born Christians. Along the line, people deviate, start going to their own different churches. We are all Catholic. Start going to other churches, so married to other denominations and all the stuff. But the way this man carried this Christian of a thing, Christianity and Jesus Christ on top of his head, as if his father
is the Pope.
Is that Jesus. It baffles me. It breaks my heart each time I think about it. And the way he's so serious on it.
He sounds like someone that is on mission. He sounds like someone that is on mission, but he has failed. Yeah.
To the extent that some of the people we are looking upon, listening to, fall on him because they believe that he's a multi-billion, he has a multi-billion dollar company or whatever. Are those is what we are called for. And this is what we are out to hear and to think of.
Hold
Who
on.
are they paying their,
Listen,
their children's bill or their hospital bill?
My sister, wait before you continue. Hold on, please. Hold on before you continue. This is the kind of lie they are bringing to this struggle. They will come to entice people with what they think, what they have. I am a billionaire. I am a trillionaire. I have this, I have that. This is what Chukwuemeka Ejimadu was shouting on Radio Biafra, shouting on his platform and moving from one place to the other, deceiving our people. Those who have a ego, longer throat will begin to fall for them. I am not a son of a billionaire, but my father is not hungry. I am in the struggle because I want my children to inherit something good from Biafra. Go ahead.
Have $50 or $50 in any place, but we are contented with whatever we have, even just the daily bread. To the extent that we follow this struggle, even though some of us don't have anything, but we'll contribute, we'll do everything, we listen to the command and control. That's what they say to us.
Yes.
And we are following. But our mind, we don't lose our mind. We are still with our mind. And we're watching whatever everybody is doing. You see? So what I'm just trying to say here is, when this issue started, there's a lot of confusion everywhere. A lot of confusion everywhere. But we listened to, I think it's Mazi Chinasa or Mazi Chike. One of them came up and said that people should hold on this religious issue. I think Chinasa delivered that message that Mazi Chike said. That was how it happened. That people should hold on. Our media warriors, that they should hold on these religious issues. And all of us are saying that the DOS are white. Yes, they are white. Before they said that people should hold on, they have seen something, which at that time, maybe some of us didn't see it. But I went even to one of our media warriors, who is Methuselah. He lives here in Austria with me. And I wrote to him, I said, please, we're all Christians. But if truly we believe in this command and control, but just pile down, just try to calm down a little bit. Pile low for them. Let's see what will happen. But when I sat on myself and think about the whole thing, I said, yes, I don't know what DOS saw. DOS. I don't know what the DOS saw before they brought out that issue that people should hold on. But for me, this thing that we are fighting, we know that we Biafra cannot make it alone. We must think of countries that maybe we are appealing to them to assist us, to come to our aid, to help us in different ways. So if we put religious issue now, I don't know. Because what Methuselah and Maria Heda or people who are saying this, what they are saying is truth. There's no lie. If Christians, Britain that brought Christianity to us, can cite Fulani to kill over 6 million Biafrans, and still till today, Marginal because their own son, a Christian, is in DSS dungeon, Britain is not doing anything. So what are we talking about Christianity? I'm a Christian, my father is a Christian. I even brought church in the city where I'm living there. I went far to bring the Redeemed Church here. When I'm talking to people who hear my voice, they know me. But when we listen to people, we start thinking, it's like we're making mistakes. We open several churches here in the city where I'm living. We start withdrawing, try to listen. But some people will fight as if this Christianity is their sole inheritance. As if Jesus is. Why? I don't understand the whole thing. But what I'm trying to say, when we put this Christianity issue in what we are doing now, it might cause a lot of confusion for us. There are people like that stupid man who says he's an illiterate doctor, Mpawa-Azu. He's a fool. People like him will rejoice. People like some writers that I thought that they have sense. I don't know what I see, what I'm thinking. Most of these people who are fighting, people who are talking against Christianity, is either their brothers, their sisters are into churches, like fathers, like reverend sisters, like giving them money. So when you talk about it, it busts their head. Me that I don't, even my brother, my cousins are there, I don't believe in their own couple. We take it with free mind. When they appreciate, people want to pick it, we pick it. People who don't want to continue. So, but let us know that this Christianity of a thing is not what we are talking of. We are looking for Biafra. When Biafra comes, if we preach Christianity and there is war, Let them fight the war. Who stay alive and continue with Biafra state? Who die and go. But for now, if we continue this issue of Biafra every day, Christianity every day, people like Donald will rejoice because it's a planned act. If you look well, use your common sense, think it well. You know that this is a very good plan that they have drafted. They put this side, doesn't want to take this side. The man that they said, I don't know, imagine that the cannot expel. He's so happy now to come and be a coordinator. To tell us that his own forefather, his own ancestors are nobody in the world. What a stupid man. Eh? What kind of useless man is that? Calling himself he has multi-million dollar, whatever rubbish he's talking about. Let him bring the money now, put it in IPOB, let us use it. He was there, useless women, he came out to use common $100,000 to scatter what people have been doing since how many years. But he called himself, he has multi-million company dollar and what rubbish. My brother, make everybody try to calm down in this religion. People should beg Methuselah for me and for the sake of Biafra and Maria Herda and Ahmad Jonathan. Let them know how they can manage and keep this thing. One corner first. Let's look for what we are looking and what is looking for us. Because if we keep on doing these things, it's going to bring a lot of problems. And Donald will be happy. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my dear sister. Thank you. These are our sisters that called from Austria have spoken, and I believe so many of you must concur with everything she said, and some will disagree with most of the things he said also. But on my own, as the moderator of this movement, of this program, I have something to say. And what is that? It is true that we are on command and control. It is true that the Directorate of State members have advised us to stop talking about Christianity, short about religion. It is true. And I believe the reason why they ask us to stop talking about it is because of the way people manage their words. You cannot be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You cannot resemble him even. The way he handles his words, the way he make use of his choice of word will be different from the way you do your own. The same thing with me. I can't be him. I doesn't resemble him. He is a special gift to us. So, saying that we should stop talking about Christianity, about religion in total, believe you me, it didn't all go well with me. But I respected that order without talking about it until I see a lot of fracas. I see a lot of issues erupting from different angles. Then I came out. My job is to dilute all those things. My job is to calm everything down. My job is to, talk sense into our people. Also, those who cares to listen will listen. Those who doesn't care to listen will continue what they are doing. I will talk about my religion as long as it's positively. But I don't need to connect it with the struggle. That is what I used to tell Methuselah. If you want to talk about this religion, since order has been given for you to stop talking about it, and you refused. You refused because you think you have been doing it for a very long time, and it is the right thing to talk about what you believe in. And you say that Biafra is your religion. That is why you must talk about it in the way you are talking about it. Well, the choice is yours. But the area I want to come in, or I'm coming in, is not to use those words that people feels threatened about. That is my own. Because for me, even how will you tell me not to talk about my religion, the way I worship my God? I respected that order. But now people are now, using it as an avenue, as opportunity to stampede on other people. Truncating issue, turning word that is white, making it to be black. Mpawa-Azu akita no add 2x2. Before you marry them, add a machine gun. These are the things we don't need, because we want the Christians, we want the pagan, we want the Muslim. There are Igbo people that are Muslim, but very small in number. Very, very. In fact, they are -1. They are -1. So if our tradition will outshine all these, or if our own religion will outshine all these religions, it is not by, using words that will make people feel like you are creating war against them. And that is my verdict on this. Therefore, my brothers and my sisters, those that have listened and those that have shared this program, I remain your brother Mazo Aleze Chukwubikem. I go Biafra and Kembo Nana Biafra. There's a wifi. No one in I'm a child of light. Ibe malezo kwa kazo dia. Osoji adimeji different. Ezoku bundu one. Bikonu umunem de gremontuto salan mozia. Mazi metu. I have passed this message to you and Paul Achebe. Mazi Paul Achebe. Kunu ure nwayo. No nwere nde na de heche kunu si eche. Oburu onye obana na this struggle. Ka ụbụrụ ya na-ebukọta nwa ihe a na-eme nke na America prove get to you guys. Ọ bụrụ onye ọbụla zara dọkịta bụ dọkịta eziokwu, nwe ndị zara dọkịta na-egbugbo ọnụ, and that doctor ha na-adị aza bụ to intimidate you na ha gara akwụkwọ karịa gị. Ma ndị na-apụta etu ọnụ, enwere $1 billion, enwere $2 billion, enwere 3, a na-etu ọnụ wepụtakwa n'ego ahụ tinye na Biafra struggle, ị gaghị ewepụta, ị nọ na-etu ọnụ. Ya na-etukwe n'ọnụ abụ ka ama m nwe ndị a ga-aghọgbute, and indeed onwe ndị need the money. There are people that need the money. And aladaha one choncho use their platform when a corbish while people are dying in different land on daily basis. Why hopes of them devil mahi are busy killing our people in our land on daily basis, while our leader Mazinand is languishing in the enemy's camp? It doesn't make sense. So my brothers and my sisters, I think I'm going to bring this program to an end. And on this note, as Moya Fotata Sefukuyechi, Ekene Mwoke Kene Wai, Kenonyu Kenonyenta, Onyenoro, Enota, Yakala 1 year, Kachuku Kebe Magozun Nine, Nafa Chuku Kebe Makaibe, Ise, Wakenesiano.